Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe Rowan will be at her half birthday in the next few weeks. Yes, she'll be 6 months in about 2.5 weeks, so we're so excited. And I just wanted to share with you a few must-have items that I use for Rowan in her baby stage. So when she was like between 0 to 4 months, these are the items that I could not live without. So let me get into the video and show you the items that I use. So when Rowan was born, like all babies, she had this really thick meconium, tarry stuff coming out of her bottom. So I tried the Pampers sensitive wipes, and when I tell you these wipes got it got all that tarry stuff like nobody's business, like with one wipe. And today we still use those wipes when we change her. When changing baby, this goes hand in hand with the wipes. So when changing baby, we all have the changing pad and then we put the changing cover over it. But I will suggest getting a bunch of liners. These liners are great because sometimes when we change Rowan's diaper, she will pee when we take off her diaper because the cold air hits her, so she'll just pee. So instead of changing out the changing cover all the time and washing it, she pees on the liner and it actually catches it. So on the back of the liner it has this plastic on the back that will hold in the pee along with anything else that comes out. So I would say get some liners because you can easily put this in the wash, and then always changing out your changing cover. During the first few months of Rowan's life, she was really congested. I mean, she was so congested that she would be short of breath and kind of gasping for air because she couldn't breathe through her nose. So I would say the biggest investment if your child suffers from that is getting a humidifier. So we got the Vicks humidifier. That helped so much at night. We would put it by her bed and it helped to loosen up some of the congestion in her nose. Along with that, I went ahead and got the Little Rebels nasal drop and spray, and it's dual use. I love items that have multi-use. So she didn't like the spray, but she really enjoyed the drops. Well, she didn't enjoy it, she hated it, but she was more tolerable for her doing the drops. So after feeding, I would kind of put drops in her nose to kind of loosen that up, and it worked perfectly. I also used a good old bulb like our parents used on us. It was quick and easy, and it really got up into her nasal passage to pull all that stuff out of her nose. Another big thing that was a must have for Rowan in the first 3 months of life was this Dockatot. I will tell anyone to get a Dockatot. This thing here was life. So if I was downstairs or upstairs, I could easily place Rowan in the Dockatot just to kind of occupy herself, and she would also sleep in this when I would swaddle her up and put her in the Dockatot. So the Dockatot easily fit in her bassinet and also her crib. So I would definitely say invest in the Dockatot. Rowan is a pretty long and tall baby because she has very long and tall parents. So she outgrew it within the first 3 months of life. But if your baby is average size or a little bit smaller, you can use this thing for the first 6 months of life. For us, it only lasted about 3 months, but I would definitely say invest in it. So bath time. Bath time was not Rowan's favorite during the first few months of life. I don't blame her at all because you're just coming out of the womb and you're like, what is this? But over time, she is enjoying bath time with mommy and daddy. But the products that I use to bathe her and also to moisturize her body after a bath, I use the Aveeno Baby. And I love the Aveeno products because it's paraben free and sulfate free, so it's very gentle on the baby's skin. So what I like about the Aveeno Baby wash and shampoo is it's dual purpose, so I can shampoo her hair along with washing her body in the sink or the tub, baby. So speaking of washing baby, I use 2 types of tubs. I know my baby grew pretty quickly, so the first tub that we used was the Puj Tub, if I'm saying it right, and it's this flat tub here, and it actually is a foam, so you can kind of contort it to adjust to your sink. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of like a U shape kind of deal, and you just put that right in your sink to put baby in. It's easily to store, and with our living situation, we are kind of living the city life, so our place is very small, so we need things that are easy to fold and that are flat. So this was perfect for us in the beginning. But Rowan quickly grew out of that tub within the first month because she's such a long baby. So I had to go and purchase another tub that was conducive to our space. She absolutely loved the summer's adjustable reclining chair. It's a mesh material and it's easy to wash. I just put it in the tub, lay Rowan in it, and just positioned her in a way that was comfortable. So there's 3 positions. You can do an upright or medium or really laid back version. Right now she still loves the laid back version, almost being 6 months. But this is great if your child outgrows a traditional tub, and it's kind of like a chair, so it makes them feel more secure and comfortable. So I actually love that chair and I still use it to this day. A few items that I'm absolutely in love with and I'm still using right now are these amazing Aden and Anais burp cloths. I love these burp cloths. We have several of these because as newborns, they go through them like nobody's business. They're always spitting up or puking or doing something. So I like these because these are super absorbent and you can just kind of throw it over any shoulder. And it also has a little bit of a clip here. I don't know if you can see this. There's like these little metal clips that you can kind of put over yourself to clip, or you can just position it on the other shoulder. So I really like these because it catches everything. We go through about 1 a day of these burp cloths, so it's a must have on my list. These muslin swaddles, and these are great because they're multi-purpose. I swear I do not leave home without them to this day. I use it to feed Rowan in public, so when I nurse her in public, I use it. If you're not nursing, you can also use it as a car seat cover just to protect your baby from the sun. And also I use it to wipe her up. So I use it kind of like a burp cloth when I'm feeding her and I have to burp her. I just kind of throw that thing over my shoulder, put Rowan on there, and kind of burp her so she can kind of puke or do her thing on my shoulder and on this swaddle and not on me. So this is great. I'm all about the multi-purpose usage of baby items. So when we talk about swaddles, I used a couple different swaddles. I used the muslin swaddles, which takes some time to learn, but I did put her in that little burrito thing. I call it a burrito. So I burritoed her up in the swaddle all the way up to her neck. But then once she got a little bit older, about 2 to 3 months, she didn't care for that. So I went ahead and got some halo swaddles that have the zipper. So I love that because the zipper's at the bottom and you can just kind of zip it up nicely to change her diaper during the night if she gets wet or she poops. So it was really easy to place baby in that and wrap her either from her neck down or taking her arms out and just wrapping her around the waist to make sure she's nice and secure at night. The pajamas that I really like to put Rowan in are these Gerber pajamas with the little footies at the bottom. I love these because it has the zipper, and the zippers give you life. Let me tell you, I love the zippers because the ones that have the little buttons, there's just too much of them and it takes too long and my husband can't figure them out. So the zippers are perfect. I mean, it's kind of like pajamas for dummies kind of deal. So I love these things along with the footless ones. And this is by Carter. And these are the little footless ones that you can get. So if you don't want to put socks on the baby during nap time, you don't have to. That's why I like the footless ones. She's a summer baby, so this was perfect to keep her in and still keep her nice and cool. So the footless pajamas with the zipper, of course, was actually great for Rowan. And lastly, I want to show you what I use for Rowan to carry her around. So as a new mom, when you first bring baby out, you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna hold my baby? And I absolutely love my baby carrier. It's by Ergobaby and it has an infant insert that I purchased separately. So you can just snap on the infant insert into the carrier, but once baby gets older, you can unsnap the insert and carry baby fine right in front of you or on your back. I love her holding Rowan in the front of me because I feel more secure with her being in front of me than on my back. So it's great. We still use it now, so when we go to the grocery store or I'm shopping, I'll put her in that versus putting her in a stroller or a car seat. So this is great if you kind of want to be hands-free when you're out and about. So that's it. Those are all the items that were so helpful for me during the first few months of Rowan's life, and there's a few items I'm still using to this day. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Please make sure you like this video, share it with friends, and also subscribe if you are not a subscriber already, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.